Hello. Let's do normal, because I'm a normal guy. This it. Last time I tried playing this game, it was...
Why stay earthbound when prosperity awaits you in the
boring.
stars? Come to Halcyon, the only colony on the edge of the frontier, owned and operated by corporations. A trip of 10 short years will feel like mere minutes, thanks to the comfort and safety of your very own hibernation chamber. You'll wake up in a perfect society designed to maximize your productivity with guaranteed full employment. With only a minor term of service, you will become the master of your own destiny when you go out of this world to the Halcyon colony.
Hundreds of thousands of colonists will have to drift out here forever just to keep from damaging the board's bottom line. Disgraceful.
And this is where I come in.
Muscular atrophy is practically a hobby in this colony.
Strength affects melee weapons damage and the amount you can carry.
I bet you could arm wrestle a primal.
I'll be here for a minute, looking at everything. Affects melee attack speed and range weapon reload speed. Alright. Tells you it affects critical hit bonus damage. Long guns, persuade, hack, medical science, determination. Okay. Affects headshot and weak spot damage bonus. Charm effects, faction reputation, and companion ability cooldowns. Temperament. Temperament improves your natural health regeneration.
I hope you won't yell at me the moment I wake you up.
Alright. Effects.
Rather anemic, but at least you'll fit in.
I mean, I feel like this is okay. Tactical time dilation, move time. I'm probably not going to be using melee that much, right? Reload speed, critical damage.
I bet you could thaw yourself with sheer rage.
Persuade, lie, intimidate, hack science. You know what? I'm fine with this. This is totally fine. I've got one person watching me struggle to look at my skills, to distribute my skills in a coherent method.
You're going to be hard to kill, though not from lack of trying.
Defense ranged.
You are going to paint the system red, my friend.
Dialogue. I feel like there's a lot of talking in this game. And there's a good bit of fighting. So I think this is okay. Aptitude.
A physician. Not many of you left.
I'm gonna be a guy, kinda. Let's be let's be big forehead. Big forehead vampire, maybe. Eye color. I like green. Let's give him baby eyes. Decrease my perception. He's always talking, so he's got to have a big mouth. Can we go bald? We can go bald. He's the Joker. We're trying to do something generic. I really don't go crazy with the customization. Like, I don't try to make my character look like an abomination. We got name suggestions. I'm tempted to call him Fruit. Not as a derogatory term, just as a funny name. Call him Fruit. And he's perfect. Probably.
Looks to be your lucky day, my friend.
Please power down your engines and prepare to be...
Not likely, bootlickers. Initiate skip jump.
Status. Structural integrity down 25%. Power levels down.
Shit.
Ah, there you are. Wondering what's going on, eh? Bit of bad news there, I'm afraid. Your colony ship was inexplicably knocked out of skip space and forced to complete its journey at sublight speeds. This means that you and every other colonist on the Hope have been in suspended animation for 70 years, give or take. Normally, reviving someone after so long leads to some quite horrifying results. It's called explosive cell death, but it's really more of a liquefaction. Something wrong? Oh, yes, well, not to worry. I've pumped your body full of a special concoction I devised to keep you from dying so horrifically. Hopefully at all, but I guess we'll see, yes? Unfortunately, I used the last of my chemical supplies saving you. I know it's a lot to ask, but I must have your help securing more if we're to save the rest of your fellow colonists. I'd see it done myself, of course, but the board has a sizable bounty on my head. Now, my ship is inoperative, but I've managed to hire a smuggler to help you out. He'll be... Oh, I see we're in position. Good luck!
This game specifically is...
Is this thing working? Ah,
Oh,
there
he's
you
still
are.
wants
Now,
to talk.
where were we?
Okay.
Oh, yes, the smuggler. His name is Hawthorne, and he should be waiting for you at the landing site. He's to be your chauffeur, so to speak. Not to worry. I'm told he's a specialist. Dashing gunslinger, one-of-a-kind ship, that sort of thing. You'll like him, I'm sure. I've also outfitted you with a simple wireless monitor, so I can track your progress. I'll check in with you as soon as you land. Good luck. All the colonists are counting on you. Should be close by. What in law's name? Is that him? Oh, that idiot. I told him to plant the beacon and move away, not stand there holding it. Oh well, no sense in letting his ship go to waste. Hawthorne won't mind you taking his ship. Better you than the board, huh? Not sure I trusted the fellow. Might have gone after the bounty on my head. Shame about the whole squash.
Sorry, I'm going to be changing settings, and you can't stop me. Let's bring the volume down just a smidge. Maybe that'll help.
Right. Nasty way to go.
The few times that I've tried playing this game, I haven't gotten very far. I've maybe played like hour and a half at a time. Yeah. I don't know why I struggled so much to try playing this game.
You see now, you've been frozen for a while. There's bound to be unforeseen side effects.
Ow.
Hey, you, come here. You've tried the best now. Now try the rest. Spacer's choice. Oh, wow, that stings. Looks like the bleeding stopped. I owe you one. Hope you don't mind me omitting this little exchange from my report. Spacer's Choice doesn't like us accepting outside help. Oh, we're all part of the Spacer's Choice family here. Not that I deserve to be. Can't even deliver a company slogan. We were out on patrol. I saw a marauder camp up in the hills. Thought I could take them. Then my gun misfired. Right through my side. I mean, what are the odds of that, right? Just barely scraped by with my life. Crawled in here and blocked off the exit with those canisters. Spacer's Choice policy clearly stipulates that dead and as good as dead are two completely different properties of matter. Unless I'm dead, I'm contractually obligated to attend to my post. I will report that illegally grounded spacecraft if it is the last thing I do. See those canisters by the entrance? Marauders come sniffing around in here, and I can take them all out with a single shot. Not bad, huh? Yeah, okay. You look like you know your way around a gun. Got some spare ammo, not counting the bullet in my side. Here, you can have my saber too, for patching me up and all. All Spacer's Choice weapons are now 30% less likely to malfunction. You've tried the best, now try the rest. Spacer's Choice. Yes, nailed it that time.
Okay, thank you for the gun. Free gun, free...
Damn it, my ears! Oh, what just happened? Can you hear me? What in the hell? This...
Oh, good. Means I don't have to, listen to him anymore while I try to play the game. Sorry, I was reading the text. I don't know what it, I don't know if I'll use anything. Tactile time dilation. Wow, cool. Hacking and pick. Telescoping staff. I don't know if taking all these things is worth it. I know that you can eat food, but I don't know what food does. Because I don't think it heals you. How do I heal again? Was it L1? I don't... Okay. I feel like he didn't hit me. Yeah, it was L1. That's right, I forgot to unlock that thing. And that's what the magnets are for? Okay. Oh, too many things. Okay. Base health, body attributes, base health, natural regeneration. If I eat an entire loaf of bread, you gain regeneration. I like how fast you are.
Hey,
ow.
Get over here before you get yourself killed.
I'm not gonna die.
Don't know where you came from, stranger, but you best keep your head down. There's marauders hereabouts, and worse, landing violators. Call on that rung leech. Landing in the Vale without using an official Spacer's Choice landing pad. I'd slap him with a fine if it weren't for all these marauders shambling about. You pulling my limb? I mean, yeah, of course. Marauders. Bunch of addle-brained derelicts. I could round them up all by myself. I just, you know, need a couple of winks to catch my breath. Stretch my legs some. You think? Most marauders can't even talk. But criminals do attract other criminals by their own nature. You know what? You're right. It's time we cross those marauders off, find whoever owns that ship, and file a full report. Then it's gonna be fucking laminated.
Here we go.
Yeah, go get him. I didn't even mean to shoot. I've just got a really sensitive trigger. Genuinely. Jeez.
This is gonna take a lot of paperwork. This is gonna take a lot of paperwork.
Do I have to wait for you to get in position, or is it just, can I... I'm gonna just go in.
Please be informed that this vessel contains no valuable plunder. Marauder, please be informed that ignoring me is dangerous for your health. Hello, Marauder. I am Ada, the autonomous digital astrogator of this vessel. Please be informed that I am authorized to use violent retribution against unwanted solicitors. Please return any misappropriated equipment and exit this vessel in an orderly fashion. Failure to do so will result in your immediate destruction. Jettison procedures initiated. Disengaging airlocks. Preparing to eject all boarding parties in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. You are still here. My deception protocols have failed. I have been programmed to express disappointment. This vessel is the registered property of Captain Alex Hawthorne. I am incapable of accepting orders from anyone other than Captain Alex Hawthorne.
Hawthorne's dead, I'm sorry. Your captain's a red smear under my escape pod.
I understand. I will require some time to process this information. Thank you for your patience and for your honesty. I am programmed to take orders exclusively from Captain Hawthorne. If I accept your orders, then you must be Captain Hawthorne. Do you understand? Well done, Captain Hawthorne. I see your powers of deductive reasoning remain intact. Unfortunately, our engine is currently inoperable. Our main drive suffered a critical power failure, and we were forced to make an emergency landing. The main drive's power regulator has been irreparably damaged and must be replaced. Astutely observed. However, the probability of locating a power regulator within a worker settlement falls within
So I need to get this
parameters of
ship
certainty.
fixed in order to fix another ship entirely.
Are sometimes employed in the electrical networks of worker settlements. I have taken the liberty of printing you a new Captain's Identity cartridge. Please try not to lose it this time. This cartridge identifies you, Alex Hawthorne, as the registered proprietor and captain of the Unreliable. Do you understand?
My name is Fruit.
It is difficult for me to do so. I am programmed to accept commands from Captain Alex Hawthorne, after all. Best of luck in your search for a power regulator. Try to stay alive this time.
So what if you're only able to take orders from Captain Hawthorne? What if me as Captain Hawthorne told you to take orders from only people named Fruit? Would that work? No. You have unlocked location head effects for tactile dime. Hitting enemies in different locations during TTD maims or cripples those body parts. Try different locations to see the different effects. Okay. Combat dialogue options. You have unlocked a dialogue combat skill. When attacking the correct type of target, they are automatically debilitated. Okay. Perks. I like Lone Wolf. Walk speed, sprint speed, armor and durability, companion by 100% additional ammo stock on vendors. Carrying capacity, recharge rate, and that's the ability to fast travel when encumbered. Okay. 50% XP from companion kills. Let's just increase my health. Sick.
Say, this wouldn't happen to be your ship, would it? Because you sure walked in it like it was your ship. And if this ship is yours, well, mister, you owe Spacer's Choice a hefty fine. Afraid we gotta dock your pay.
I don't have a job. I must... Do you want to take... I don't have a job.
I'll waive your fee since you helped us with those marauders. If you're looking for work, talk to the constable down at Edgewater. She's got a bounty on marauders. Edgewater's not too far. Just follow the road east of here, over past the cemetery. Now, if you'll excuse me, I need to inspect the crime scene before I make my report.
Okay.
This is gonna take a lot of...
What about that guy who's all the way back there, who's like bleeding out and dying? Can I go back and help him? Or can I at least like know that he's safe? I guess not. If I can't get over that small hump, I guess it's over. Ow. I'm just going where the marker tells me to go. I have no ambitions of my own. I have no goal. Nothing is really interesting or stands out. I mean, this kind of does. That's a marauder. Trip blade. Can I turn all these things into scrap? Tech skill. Stealth skill. If I'm dressed like a marauder, does that mean anything? I don't know. I guess I won't chance it. Oh yeah, I can break things down. Heavy, light. Alright, so I've got... Okay. Heavy, light, and energy are the 3 ammo types. That's neat. I'm glad that there's not like a billion. Like in some games. Sweet, are there shotguns in this game?
Whoa, hey, where'd you come from?
Steel shovel.
Don't go ambling out in those hills. That's marauder territory, friend. You talk too pretty for a marauder. Most of them just grunt and yell. Ain't safe out here. You'd best head into town. Avail yourself of Edgewater's high walls and low prices. Pleased to make your acquaintanceship. I'd shake your hand, but I've been hauling corpses. You don't want none of that on you. Name's Silas. Junior in humor for the town of Edgewater. We're all part of the Spacer's Choice family. Hey, I earned that fancy title. Started off a lowly junior gravesite builder, then junior interment engineer. Oh, and I was a junior burial assistant for a time. The rate I've been working, I'm bound to earn a promotion. Must be about 50, 60 burials away from associate in humor. Definitely not the junior in humor, that's for sure. If you've got business inquiries, you should stop by Reed Thompson's office. He's up in the tower above the cannery. Head into town, follow the road. Look, you obviously ain't a worker. What's your racket? You a smuggler? Freelancer? Edgewater is a company town, board-owned and operated. That includes the cemetery. None of us own our grave sites, we rent them from the company. Renting means money. Money means paperwork. Paperwork means signatures. Some of our families become a mite delinquent in paying their dues, you see. Quotas, mostly. Got a backlog of graves to fill. Bodies won't bury themselves, you know?
You know, I don't feel... I don't want to collect money from people who rent grave sites. What a horrible world to live in. I'd rather be illegally buried or illegally burnt into ash. I was gonna say, I should be sprinting.
The grease monkey, Argo? Seems we've got a guest. Really now, Parvati, I do wish you'd spoken up. I do apologize. I was
You look just like the junior
arrival, or I might have welcomed you at the gates
in
myself.
humor.
I'm Reed Thompson, Outpost Administrator. I cannot help but notice you are not in uniform. Of course not. I don't have that kind of luck. Seems I allowed my excitement to run away with my wits. Been a few seasons since we've had a visitor pass through.
Few seasons, jeez.
Only regulator we got is hooked up to the town transformer. Mr. Thompson ain't liable to be keen on dismantling it.
I beg your pardon. I am most emphatically not keen on any such thing. I can't let you have our power regulator. But I happen to know of another one. And I happen to know exactly how you may retrieve it without frying yourself in the process. Oh, yes. Saw someone put his hands on a regulator while the power was running. His legs were still twitching when we buried him. There's a power regulator in the old botanical lab. It's mostly abandoned, so all that power is being squandered. Go down to the geothermal plant. Reroute power from the botanical district over to us. Once their power's shut down, you can have their regulator and be along on your way. I was not entirely sure how to tell you this. The botanical labs are not legally inhabited, but there are people who live there. I am not trying to pull one over on you, friend. You were bound to run into them sooner or later. The people living in the botanical labs, they're deserters, former workers. I need them back at their posts. I need them to come home. Edgewater is struggling. We haven't hit our production quota in years. If we don't meet our quotas this year, the company might shut us down for good. I need those workers back at their stations. My hope is that by cutting off their power, you will convince those deserters to come back to town. Before you go to the plant, I want you to stop by the botanical lab. Speak to their leader, Adelaide. Tell her the power's about to go, and that it's time her band of deserters came back to town. Adelaide's older than the other deserters. She's dignified, kindly. From what I understand, her camp looks to her for leadership. That is not a hypothetical I enjoy entertaining. We need Adelaide back. Nonetheless, I will settle for the return of her followers. We belong to one community, the Spacer's Choice family. If we dissolve into factions, then we will all perish separately. Adelaide will understand that. Of course, I understand completely. Here, let me give you the passcode to the geothermal plant. A sign of good faith for so politely listening to me as I ramble on.
Are you setting off for the Vale? Because I know my way around. I mean, in case you want a guide. I mean, if that's all right with you, Mr. Thompson. Sir.
I hesitate to part ways with Miss Holcomb, but I cannot deny that she is talented and may prove useful to you. Are you sure? I imagine Miss Holcomb will make a reliable...
I didn't ask.
Oh, sure. I mean, you got your own business.
You may find Miss Let's start over. Walk me through the process. Show me where it's going.
I don't know. Just something about her voice doesn't enthrall me. Also, she has like weird diamond eyes. Ring. I'm sorry I'm so goal oriented and I'm barely even looking in the direction of anything else besides like the marker on my screen. Alright, and we're back. These more marauders. So many drugs, I think. I think what I'm picking up is drugs. Ooh, a revolver. 41, 22. Why can't I unequip? Oh, okay. I didn't mean to do that. Oh, okay.
You hiding?
What the? Oh, who are you? Oh, okay. Sick. Should probably use the assault rifle more. What's breaking down? Item repair. Thank goodness I can unequip that. I didn't pay attention to item repair. I didn't pay attention to the pop-up. Light machine gun. So are the bit cartridges like money? Probably. So if it's in a cash register. Trespassing, lockpicking, hacking, and murder are all considered illegal. If you say so. Fun Times barrel. Those look like item mods. Sleep. The max amount. The least amount of time that I can sleep is 6 hours. Resting in a bed is relaxing and moves time forward. In supernova difficulty, you can only rest in the ship. Okay. That makes sense. So much ammo. Did I shoot the gun? Oh. For a second, I thought that I shot the gun out of his hand, and that's why he was like putting his hands up. Is this the water treatment plant? No. Just do ranged again, and then defense. These are explosive, right? Resident. What can I eat these corpses? I might as well just check it out, just because if it's horrible and filled with raiders, I'll just leave. I like the artwork. How the game like looks though is kind of. Is there any way that I can check my theme? Divert power, deliver reads message. Okay, so that's the thing. What the helmet do? Increases my lockpick. Take that. Take another nap. The problem with it being like a space game, with like everything being unique, I guess, or like original, is that I have no clue what anything does. Or like, I don't know, like the names don't always like translate well. Like Skin Tough Salve. Like I assume that's for healing, but it could be for anything. It's not like the real world where something is called you know, morphine, and you can sort of use common sense to determine what that is.
Move along, stranger. We don't want any trouble.
Hold on, let me put my gun away so I seem a little bit less hostile.
I don't know you. Whatever you're looking for, it ain't here. Move along. Answers, huh? You must be one of those philosophicals. Already got ourselves one of those. A geo what? Look, plants ain't my purview. You're better off asking after Adelaide. If you're gonna start wandering around my camp, know that I got my sights on you. Over in the hothouse, tending crop. Enough with the questions. No offense, but I've got a lot on my mind.
Yeah, sure looks like it.
Much obliged.
I was going to ask her about Marauders, but the line, "I've got a lot on my mind," sort of put me on edge. Is this thieving? Yeah, it's thieving if I steal.
If you're hungry, there's meat turning on the spit outside. If you're bearing illness, find a place to lay your head down and I'll fetch you a poultice. Whatever your troubles with Edgewater, leave them at the gates and be welcomed here. Any questions, dear? I have been called that, among other things. Green Thumb, grandmother, the strange old lady who keeps flowers. But yes, Adelaide will do just fine. Are you staying long?
Kind of looks like Chucky.
You should try some of my tobaccorn tea. I brew it in an old spittoon, but it's been cleaned. A home for anyone who's ever turned their backs on Edgewater. A home for those of us with nowhere left to go and nothing to lose. So, like the spores of the puffball, cast on the wind and alighting on fresh soil, we put down new roots. Terrible to those of us accustomed to the comforts of a civilized life. But I have always believed that freedom is more important than comfort. Reed Thompson, you here on behalf of that cold-eyed reptile? Let's hear it. What's Reed's idea of peace, then?
Did your eyes just go from green to brown? Or am I crazy?
Make amends. Spare me. Only thing Reed knows how to make is a mess. Like everything else that comes out of Edgewater, that peace offering is canned. I and my own are living just fine out here by ourselves.
Alright, so I can't lie and say, like, the power's about to go out mysteriously. I have to be like, I'm the one.
He would do such a thing. The question is, why would you agree to his plans?
My reasons are my own.
If you're going down to the plant, you should divert power away from Edgewater and toward our end of the grid. Think about it. You'd be liberating an entire town from a lifetime of service to that odious cannery. Seems the sort of thing a hero would do.
So... No, it's not. It's literally one quote-unquote town versus another town.
Cannery's got a regulator. You want chip parts, you ought to rip them out of the cannery's guts and leave us be. Life in Edgewater grinds to a halt. The cannery shuts down, workers desert in droves, and our own little camp grows and thrives. You bring power to Reed's town and you'll be killing us. Reed knows it. He's counting on it.
Why would it kill the town? I mean, yeah, it would kill the town, but you guys would just go back to Edgewater? I don't know. I'm kind of on the town side.
You've seen that miserable excuse for a town with your own lamps. Hollowed out workers laboring their lives away at the cannery, living off whatever scraps Spacer's Choice throws them. It's not much of a living. Every single person in that town has sold themselves to Spacer's Choice. The company owns them. Body, blood, and bones. You've been there. You've seen it. All anyone ever does is toil over a cannery. They give their lives for some heartless corporation, and then they're tossed into a Spacer's Choice brand cemetery.
That they rent out. I guess you have a point.
What do you say? Divert power over to us. Shut down that abominable cannery for good. I trust you will listen to your conscience.
Don't try to high road me. I don't think you're doing a good thing by shutting down an entire town's power. But I don't think this is much better.
Fancy duds. Do the tubes get in your way?
Oh, cool.
Fresh off the limb, and that includes canid meat.
Merchant skill. Equal to the value of your best dialogue skill. It's used to negotiate prices when buying and selling from vendors. Okay. Melee weapon skill, tech skill. Also tech skill. But this is like armor. Fiver. So it's like a big revolver. What can I sell you? Hardening armor rating. Okay. So. Oh, all right. Alright, I've got 300. $60. It's 3,000. Okay. Let's just buy this. It doesn't look bad. I don't like this as a design. I don't like it when games just have like high wall, pretty much, like too steep to even be considered a hill or a mountain. Ew. Fat snake. Snake that's too fat. That tartar sauce. Oh boy. Ring. Oh, so much. Toss ball blocker. Okay. Let's look at my food real quick. Base health, body attributes, base health, fast ration pill, like a sensu bean.
Unexpected. Security patrol initiated. What about the light machine gun? I know there's a 18.
That works. Oh, but it takes heavy, that's why. But this also took heavy, but it was a piece of shit. Flywheel. Alright, it looks like I'm stuck with this for a while. Unless I want to move to unless I want to move to using melee weapons, which I kind of don't, since these guys are robots. Oh, sawed-off shotgun. Is it heavy? No, it's light. Okay. I've got a lot of light bullets. I might as well use it. Is it pump action? Nope. Magazine fed sawed-off shotgun. Laboratory outfit. Splash resistant. Hell yeah, that's exactly what I need. Tech skill. Doesn't that do that? Is the same thing? Tech skill. At least it matches the helmet a little bit. I'll wear it. I'm gonna need more heavy ammo. Vending machines offer a variety of items to purchase, mostly from one company. A hack skill of 20 or higher allows you to sell items to the vending machine. Okay, so this is if I need, like... Oh, wow. That helmet actually might be worth it. The 17 armor is it's pretty good. 110 intimidation +3 or intimidate. I'll buy it. I didn't mean to shoot. Let's see how this works. Another vending machine. Same things they're selling, right? Pretty much, yeah. What is this? There's another sawed-off. Let's see what's sick, very interesting.
Unexpected noise.
Decent amount of damage. The damage is not that crazy. Gotta use the heavy assault rifle for these guys. With the light bullets, I'm really only doing like 1 to 2 damage. What is the plant status? It's only running at 22% efficiency. Oh, okay. Manual override required. I thought it just gave me the option to redirect power, and it didn't tell me where I was redirecting it to. I don't want to waste my mag locks. Curious what energy weapons. Sorry. Curious what energy weapons we'll get. I hope they'll at least look decent.
Sweeping the area.
Yeah, so it seems like your weakness is kind of in between your legs right here, which I might be able to work with. Sorry, I'm not reading any of the logs, the terminals. I kinda do not care about the world that I inhabit. I get set on fire? Excuse me? Oh, there's a lot of enemies in there. Ow! I still can't go this way. If I jump, I can jump over. Yeah. Oh, there's a ladder. I'm an idiot. That's very slow. Workbench discovered. The workbench allows you to repair, upgrade, and modify your weapons and armor, keeping you combat ready and in tip-top shape at all times. Okay. Let's just break it all down. Makes sense. I don't really have anything. So really all I did was break down my my backup weapons.
Processing.
Maybe try processing these. Yeah, that little blue thing is the weak spot. Oh, damn. There goes my last health. My last Adreno. Ladder. Very slow climbing ladder. Oh, was that it? Well, that wasn't too bad. Still running it. Safety failure detected. Highlight. He could have moderate to severe structural damage. Irreversible procedure. Wait, hold on. Will this put the power from the little camp to the town? Because I want to do the opposite. Okay. Oh, all right. Good. All right. The laboratory. What a nasty looking pig. I hate how that thing looks. Yeah, what skills can I do? Tech. Leadership. Let's do one into that. A couple into that, and then the rest into ranged. Yeah. Just a nice little increase to damage when I'm all alone. I can work with that. I was like, oh, what's this glowing thing? A tactical shotgun? Okay. Well, I'm glad I explored then. It's probably not like Fallout where I can disable the mine by walking up to it and just hitting the interact button. Primal Ravager. Let's see how this thing goes. Oh my god. I was really expecting him to not... Oh. Sick. So what the... There. Maybe those guys are just really weak. Hello. I took away all your power. How's it going?
You want to know what gets my bile churning?
Mm-hmm.
Edgewater has suffered a cavalcade of disasters. Plague, marauders, desertion. Then you wandered in town. And I was so damn sure our luck was starting to turn. I never knew how right I was. Just answer one question for me. Why'd you do it?
The old lady kinda was a little bit more convincing than you.
That power regulator is company property. Whatever you were hoping to find down here, I advise you to turn around and leave. I have got guards posted with orders to fire on you. All right, easy now. Let's not do anything we'll regret. I'll order my guards to stand down. Take what you came for and then leave us be.
If it makes you feel any better, I don't...
Stand down, all of you. We're done here.
I don't think I did like a great thing. I'm not like happy about my choices. All right. And this is as far as I've gotten. Literally, everything else past this is new content. But a second level up is crazy. There we go. My dialogue and ranged are now pretty much even. I'm going to be very good at talking to people, and I'm going to be very good at shooting them if talking doesn't work. Plasma cutter. That looks fun. I could just go back to my ship and be like, "Hello, ship. I got you a battery." Can't believe all these are rented. Graveyards starting to encroach on the walkway, or the walking path, I mean. Oh, I'm about to break my legs. What a weird propaganda poster. I wish there was a way to really pick up speed. I mean, this is kind of doing it. Only problem is I'm worried about the, I'm worried about the hills. Oh, thank goodness you've got Adrenal.
I have detected that the town of Edgewater is now without power. I appreciate you doing your part to hasten their demise.
What?
What can I do for you, Captain? Do you know how to install a power regulator? Step 1. Pick up your power regulator. Step 2. Approach the terminal located in our engine room. Step 3. Insert power regulator. Step 4. Celebrate. Our engine room is located behind you. Across the cargo bay, up the ladders.
I like that you needed to be walked through that. Ticket to anywhere. Okay. Oh, I guess if I explored the ship, I would have gotten access to the shotgun a little bit earlier. But I've got this shotgun now, so...
What can I do for you, Captain? All systems are operating within acceptable parameters. I am prepared to bring the Unreliable into low-altitude orbit. This should prove an adequate test of our flight capabilities.
Yeah, hold on, I need to take care of something. Should I stay in the tutorial town? I genuinely have no idea. There is a map. I mean, this is it. This is the entire world. Alright, well, never mind then. I'm sure maybe there's more people in the town who might need help, but...
Welcome back, Captain. All systems are now operating within acceptable parameters. Shall I take our ship into orbit?
Yes, please.
Communication request from Dr. Phineas Wells.
Aha, there you are. Hale and hearty, and captain of your own ship. I see you're putting the Unreliable to good use. Shame about her former captain. Horrible way to die. How are you feeling, by the way? I lost track of you in that cave back there. Experiencing any, unnatural drippage? Perfectly normal side effect of thawing, I assure you. Oh, that, yes, that's probably permanent. I wouldn't worry about it, though. I'm sure you're fine. What you saw in Emerald Vale is happening all across the colony. Food shortages, lack of supplies, and basic necessities. We're dying. The chairman, the minister, and all their lackeys on the board are to blame. The Hope has some of the brightest minds Earth ever sent us. If we can revive the Hope's colonists, they can help us undo the board's mistakes. They can help us set things right. You need to get to Stellar Bay on Monarch. I have contacts there. They'll help me, help us, find the chemicals to revive your fellow colonists. Gladys Culkelly, lovely woman, runs a cozy little black marketing outfit on the Groundbreaker. She can get you a nav key to land on Stellar Bay. Strictly speaking, Monarch is a moon, terraformed badly, and almost completely lawless. You'll love it. Captains don't fly their own ships, you see. Your navigation terminal handles the, navigation. Think of a nav key as a set of flight instructions. The board's been confiscating nav keys for Stellar Bay, so we must rely on unconventional means of acquisition. Hence, Miss Gladys Kalkeli. Without a skip drive, good luck. You'll be dead before you make it to the nearest star. Look, I admire your optimism, but the sad truth is you're stuck here. You, me, and the rest of this colony. We're all skating precariously around the edge of oblivion together. None of us are leaving Halcyon alive, so we may as well make it a better place, and we can start by reviving the hope. Excellent. I'll send her a wireless. Let her know you're coming. By the way, I gave Captain Hawthorne a disguise apparatus of my own design, cutting-edge technology, years ahead of its time.
Disguise.
I call it the Holographic Shroud. I'm sure it will prove remarkably useful to you. You'll find it in the captain's quarters. Marvelous device. I'm quite proud of myself. The shroud changes the user's appearance to mimic that of another. It has limits, first-generation technology, you see, but promising. Exciting to see it in use at last. Very simply, the holographic shroud uses biometric information contained on standard identity cartridges to generate a holographic projection around you. Only stands up to a casual scrutiny. Use it too long, bound to flicker, blur, something like that. Movement makes it more likely. Best used in moderation. When you see guards in your path you can't sneak past, for example. Maintain your distance. Act normal. No running, no jumping. Don't draw their attention. If they pay attention, they're more likely to notice flaws in the hologram. A change of clothes. What is this? Some old spy serial? What inattentive and brainless guard would be fooled by such a shabby disguise? The holographic shroud masks not only your clothes, but your face and fingerprints. It modulates your voice and sweetens your breath. Science, that's how. Excellent. I'll contact you once you've found a way to get to Stellar Bay. If you have any questions, come see me in my lab. And remember, don't trust the board. They'll try to win you over with promises of wealth and power, but it's a lie. The board's only interested in filling their own pockets. If we don't put a stop to them, they're going to run this colony to the ground.
Transmission ended. If you are ready to depart, please select a destination on your navigation terminal.
Literally to my left. All right, let's go get that shroud thing real quick. I hope it's up here. Bathroom. I have no clue what this is. More quarters, more quarters. I guess if I get companions, this is where they'll live. Maybe.
Make yourself at home, Captain.
Okay. case I want to store things. Oh. Did I get that plant because I sided with the people? Oh no. Okay, thank you. Moving between planets is considered extremely dangerous, and all employees are encouraged to remain home or at work.
Arrived at the Groundbreaker.
Okay, well that was fast. Given its name, I assume it's like a terraforming ship thing.
Just checking your ship's manifest. Standard procedure. Welcome to Groundbreaker, by the by. Don't mind the heat. Got a few days before it reaches critical. I'm sure Miss Chief Tennyson will get it sorted before then.
Okay.
That's not the point. This halfwit just knocked out one of my workers.
Yeah, with a tossball stick. I heard you the first time. There weren't any witnesses.
No witnesses? He's not even denying it.
Jackass had it coming.
Shut it, Felix. You're not making this any better.
You get cute with me again, you little back bay brat, I will toss you out an airlock.
This is the Groundbreaker, not Byzantium. You ain't the law here. I am. Now move along.
I don't have time for this. Need a trick.
Going for a stroll around the docking base?
I don't like him. Is this stealing? Yes, it's stealing.
Customs and inspection, right this way. Identification, please.
My name's Fruit. It's my first time here.
Captain Hawthorne, you said. Let me apologize in advance. I'm about to ruin your day. According to your ship's record, you've been flagged by the board. Your ship will be impounded until such a time as they see fit to lift it.
I take it back. I'm not Hawthorne. That isn't my ship.
You want to take it up with Udom Bedford, our board representative here on Groundbreaker. His office is located along the starboard wall of the promenade. Shines like a Byzantium commode. Can't miss it. Access to that information is above my pay grade, and I've turned down 3 promotions, so it stays that way. I shouldn't be mentioning it, but what the hell? This here, impounding your ship, it doesn't happen much. The board knows we don't take kindly to their interfering in our operations. If I had to take a guess as to why, you must have riled up someone important.
Makes sense.
You take the starch out of them, well, you won't hear any complaints from me. Oh, and if you're headed that way, would you mind doing me a favor? Wanda Dorset over in sickbay, tell her the shipment's not in yet. It's not coming in anytime soon, and if she'd be so obliged to get off my ass about it. A handful of SAM cleaning units retrofitted for surgery. I don't know much else. I stopped listening when she started yelling. Of course. What am I to you but the guy who's got his eye on your ship? Is there anything else I can help you with? The fence. You'll find her in the rest and go, on your left when you enter the promenade. Make sure you bring an empty belly. Maybe. Most of the shipping traffic in the system passes through Groundbreaker. Every couple of months, we even get a big interstellar freighter. 2 biggest operations are the board. That is, Halcyon Holdings and Sublight Salvage. But there are independent operators around the promenade deck. Most of those jobs are going to take you off station, though. All right. Be seeing you.
All right. Oof. Alright, here's the deal. I'm only going to play this when I stream it. Okay? So, that's how it's going to be. In the next one, I'll figure out how to get my ship unimpounded, I guess. Anyway.
I picked up this weird signal the other day. It was
Thank you for watching. Bye-bye.
Here we go again. No one lives on Monarch. It's a wasteland. You are hearing things.
No, seriously.